what I used to do is I used to come through these sections and I used to go up to the Ancient Ways and fight Baal and stuff like that a lot with like my old main character. But I didn't remember a lot of like the earlier areas. That sounded like a jewel. Why? Yeah, so I also have like some additional limitations and stuff. For anybody that hasn't like isn't aware of what's going on with my nostalgia character and stuff, like for instance I can't use rune words and stuff like that. I know you might be questioning the fact that that has a couple of runes on it, but I'm not making a rune word, I'm picking runes and picking gems and stuff that will benefit my character's stats and shit. So, because like when I was a teenager I didn't know about rune words. Like, you know how like the what do you call it, the guy in the barbarian area tells you about how like he gives you runes and he's like, oh, just make sure to set them in the right way. Yeah, well anyway, when I was a teenager and the internet wasn't really a big thing, like that wasn't like shared knowledge, so that was like a trial and error thing. And I think I either just put them in something randomly like I did with my bow here, or I sold them because I was like, I don't want those. Like, you know, typical me. And I'm just like, yeah, I probably don't want or need them. They can sell, they'll give me good money, because I would have been dying a lot too by the time I would have got given them. So I would have been like craving some kind of in-game cash so that I can like revive and get my shit back and stuff. Because also every time I died, the less money my character had to revive and stuff, the less money I had to fucking buy Eliza, which by the way, she's just standing here doing nothing at the moment. But yeah, it made it really difficult because like I know that my first playthrough I relied on my assistant a lot, like my my rogue helper.
I am overburdened.
I was like, I couldn't go anywhere without her, basically. Like, if she died, we stopped everything, we'd go back. I forgot to take that out of my inventory. I'd, like, stop everything and I'd go back and be like, I need to go buy Eliza, or whoever I had at the time. And, I don't know, my brother must have had some serious fucking patience for me. Because, yeah, I would just go back and stop everything, waste a town portal. Like, fuck knows. I'm sure that they're the same cost as they were back then. How can I fit that? What was that? It was a broadsword. That's like a 6. I might be able to fit that there if I move that over. I don't think I've got any spare in my inventory for that. Yeah, hold on. I love this shit too, the fucking puzzling of it. There we go. Nice. Give me that. Do that. Alright, I can hear somebody gargling over here, but we'll come back to them in a minute. Yeah, I like the Jenga of the inventory too. That is like the best. Like, you know how with the later Diablos and stuff like that, they made it that like either the items are smaller or they're like a single size kind of thing. Like they take up like 1 or 2 squares or something like that, so you can pick up more and more stuff and sell more and more stuff on each particular visit. Yeah, no, I like the fact that like I have to go back and like sell my shit, and then like sometimes it might be good, sometimes like I can tell it's just shit and I just don't bother. But obviously like I still take it back and I still sell it, but like I don't bother to like look at its stats and stuff because it's like, it's obvious. You look awesome. Spine flame. Extra strong, and I don't know what your other thing was. I could probably hold maybe one more. No. I was hoping I could hold maybe one more extra potion maybe. Because then I could bring it back and sell it, you know? But,
Hello.
I love you, Kane. So great. Like, could you imagine if you could listen to, I'm sure this probably exists, it's the same shit as like with RimWorld, right? You know how like a mod always exists? I'm sure this probably exists for Diablo. It's just in a complete like read out playthrough of the story by Deckard Cain. Like if they didn't do that with Deckard Cain's voice actor, they really like missed out. Or lightning damage. I need to add lightning damage. I kind of wanted to have kept that for like the damage against undead or the all resistances. A shield would have been great for that, but I have a shield now, and I do not have a socket for this said shield. Let's see if I can go fit that. I need to go fit that into my inventory. The one singular rejuvenation potion can sit in my thing for now. I'm slowly losing all my health in here. I stocked it up with all the health I could ever need for like a decent battle. And yes, these are like heals 100% life and mana. but I feel like it wastes them when, like, you know, the rate in which I accidentally give them to Eliza.
What do you need?
We did that a few times during one of the battles, and I just felt like, I don't know, I feel like I wasted a lot because I don't think Eliza needs that much health. She sure as fuck doesn't need mana. So, yeah, you guys keep fighting them. What else is in here? I do like the later skeleton, like, mages and stuff like that. I think that they look very cool. Like, even, like, the, like, all the female warriors and stuff like that. Like, I love how, like, initially it's just, like, the rogue area, right? But then you start seeing, like, different variations of them. And, I don't know. I just find it really interesting how... Oh, this one's green. Alright, it's, like, literally, like, all shiny. I just, like, saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, if you were blue and I was fucking purple and she's brown and there was, like, a red one and a green one in there, and I'm like, we could have a full fucking set. I will come back to that. Or I could go down it right now while I'm next to it.
I can't carry anymore.
Are you serious? I'm already full? Yeah, I guess. I can't wear that stuff yet. Like, it was also pretty interesting seeing the changeover between the different types of, you know, like the old Diablo graphics versus like the current Diablo graphics of this, right? Is like some of the items and some of the enemies, I just didn't know what they were when I first saw them, because I'm like, I'm so used to the older graphics and my perception of what they were. Like, with the splintered armor, I've talked about this before, like I've got it in my inventory at the moment. And when I was a kid, my thought process was, well, splintered would be wood. And, it's not. It's some kind of, like, metal armor, but, like, basically, like, I basically, I don't know, became, like, solid on that being what it was supposed to be when I was a kid. And it was only when, like, the different... Whoa, shit. That's going to be a bit to come back to. I also have a full inventory on me, too, so that's going to be a little bit extra. I might as well buy her before I start, like, seeing Kane and stuff. But yeah, basically, like, when I'd see, like, the, different graphics of items and stuff, I'd literally, like, sit there and be like, you know, like, with the splintered armor that I've got in my, cube at the moment, I'm gonna need that. Most of this, I think, was in my inventory on my belt. We'll see. I've got at least 3 to 4. No, I've got one on me. It's fine to sell. Yeah. Like, this was confusing for me the first time I saw it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I had to change it over to, like, look. Because, like, that... I could reasonably believe that that looks like a barrel. Like a wooden barrel, right? Whereas, like, obviously it's metal armor. And if I had have had, like, a Google search when I was, like, a teenager or whatever, which, you know, that kind of thing just didn't exist really yet, I probably would have been able to have learnt more about, like, splintered armor. I guess the main thing is if I had gone to a library and checked out a book about, like, medieval armor and shit like that, maybe I could have, like, figured out what it was, like, before. Oh, I'm not going to be able to use the bow. Yep, I forgot about that. What did I need to be able to use that? Was that, by any chance, the fucking gloves that I sold? Because it's, like, a difference of 10. I can't use that at all. That could be my melee thing. I might be able to get back to it without using a bow. I don't think so, but yeah, I guess let's leave this in my inventory. It's gonna be interesting. First up, let's get you. So, I don't want to take that with me. I'm gonna need to leave that in here. Chuck those in there. I think they're taking up extra space, but that's fine. I will take my extra health. We'll see how close I can get to my body and see if I can get it back. Because I'm weak to lightning. Really, really badly. Let's sit down there in case I need it again. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty weak to lightning if that's what the problem is. There isn't going to be a portal. Is it the Ancient's Way? I think it's Ancient's Way. Alright. Where is... Oh, I'm down in the, Yep, got it. Let me get my other weapon out. I am down in the cabin thing. This is why I like to clear out everything I can before like in the passageway to and from where I'm going, because like I shouldn't encounter anything alive that should be able to do damage, and I don't have like strong stuff on me. Should just be straight ahead down here. It's not too far down there either, but if I can pop a... How far around the corner? It's not far. I could probably put a portal here, but put one around the corner. Poor moves while asleep. No. Hopefully you're not having nightmares, Viking. Okay, let's pop one back there. Shit, you scared me. Wrong thing. You take the decoy over there. Let me grab this. Alright, cool. Alright, you lot can have fun over there. I'm just gonna run over here for a hot second. I could go back into town, but my weapons are on the wrong thing. My cats are running around, silly. You guys hear cats running around in the background. That's literally what's happening. Give me this. Yeah, give me my weapon back. Nothing should be able to come over to where I am. There's my decent armor. It must be... Not my armor. It has to be something else. That's the attack rating. That adds to dexterity. It can't... It wasn't dexterity, was it? Or was it? It might be... It might actually be the boost to the dexterity that's doing... It allows me to wear the other one. Yeah, this one's the wrong one. Put that back on there. And that is my... Give me that. Alright, weapons are on where they're supposed to be, and except for this... These are... most part all my old gear. Like, my actual, like, old previous items are on Eliza. She gets my hand-me-downs. I could get her out properly with, like, you know, actually strong stuff. But that's not how we work here. She gets my hand-me-downs. Oh, Jesus. I'm not worried about you three. I'm worried about the one with the electricity. That thing. That thing's a problem. Yeah, so Eliza is also capped by whatever my person has worn. I might as well go back through portal now, so I've got like spare armor back in base. But yeah, I could probably put like nice gear on her. I just choose not to because hand-me-downs. Alright, let's see how the fuck I can fit this back in here. So now I can use this. It is dexterity. Okay, so it's not my actual bow that buffs it, is it? Is it the only thing that buffs it? It can't be the only thing. Yeah, okay, my ring does it too. My ring might do it enough to let me... Hold on, if I take my bow off, I can still wear it if I don't have my bow on. So it's my ring that allows me to be able to use both bows, which is nuts. This one is actually also stronger than my current bow, but it's fine. I didn't want to move over yet because it's negligible kind of distance, and I've already... I should probably change that over, but this one does knockback and my resistances, and I don't think this one does resistances. It does poison damage instead. Alright, let's see if I can get more of my shit out of here. That was from there. I moved something from these spots, but I'm not sure what it was. Can't quite tell. Let's put you back in here, because one of my potions has gone up. Right there. My morning star thing. Yeah, no, I've definitely moved something in here. I did put 2 more potions in here, so I probably just need to take 2 more out. Put you guys up here. Alright. Take my extra health out. God damn, I'm trying to get my shit back in here. There we go. Okay. For the most part, it's all over one side, and I've still got like a spare spot. I'll leave like the health in there. I know, I might need that. I know, no, I should be fine. We'll see. I'll walk back in there and I probably won't be fine. Have I got anything in my cube? Yes, but it's okay. It can stay there. So I'm pretty sure I also used to keep like a spare set of like arrows at one point in my cube. Like after I got to a point where I stopped picking up everything, like once my character was to like the end of where it like maxed out and end of the story and stuff like that, I wasn't as interested in picking up stuff all the time, right? I still pick things up, but I had like my whole inventory was full of charms. My cube was full of like I think just the arrows. So it was whatever I could fit in the cube. But like that's essentially where I ended up with once like my character was complete. Is I only had like the space within the cube and I couldn't carry anything else. But like the charms that I had were insane. I would just have to walk through a room and I'd be so fucking strong. I love that color. It's very pretty. I like the blue and the red, but the greeny blue is very nice too. It reminds me of, oh, there's like an orange one too. It's fucking colourful as. It reminds me of like my Terra characters. Oh, there's ice things up there. On the game Terra, it was like an MMO, right? I say was because I don't know if you can play it anymore. They moved to a different like server host, and when they did that, it the game kind of like just stopped updating. It seemed like it just stopped working. It was kind of like they sold it and then it just sat and just died or something. Like I don't know what happened. I used to really quite like playing it because it used to have like all kinds of like, it was a lot like WoW, but like anime WoW. I don't know how to say that better, but yeah, you can fucking customize like character clothes and all sorts of shit. And one of the things I used to play around with that I enjoyed was like the character dies, right? So like I'd have like my fleet of like bunny character things that I had on there, and they would we had like blue and teal, and there was like a pink, and I can't remember what else I had actually. Oh Jesus, let me get around the corner because holy shit, I just needed to get out of there like direct line of sight for that. I just need to not be where my Valkyrie is so I can like hit them. Holy hell, what's my fall asleep? Alright, I'm too sleepy. Blackman's like generally the sleepiest wolf I know. It's always like snoozing. Mind you, like I like live that life too. I'm tired always as well. Like I wish I could be one of those people that like just falls asleep so easily. I think anybody, oh, I can identify that. Oh, I could probably keep that one. I don't want to really be keeping like big charms, but that's one that I might make an exception for. I also used up my last portal, so yeah, that's not ideal. What are you doing, Phoenix? I can see you going to shake those blinds. I saw him like basically like stroll through the room with like maximum determination, and I know what he's gonna do is he's gonna go up to the blinds and he's just gonna shake the shit out of them so he can see outside. And it, because they're metal, it's just gonna be like a whole heap of like various crinkling going on. I know what you're up to. He's doing it really quietly. He knows that I'm like paying attention to what he's doing, so he's trying to do it quietly now. Oh, I love what fucking cats do. It's hilarious. It's a pretty charming item. Hey, Grim.
Hello.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, man. I don't know, cats are kind of a charming creature, but I don't know if they're like an item. Like, I don't think Phoenix is equipable. Yeah, what are you up to? Apart from obviously like stopping by and saying hi. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but we'll work with that. Grim, I made all kinds of like cooking shit this week. I don't know if you eat mulberries and shit, but like I made mulberry jam, and I also did mulberry cupcakes this morning. So yeah, lots and lots of cooking. Have I got anything else in my cube? Maybe. I'll probably make scones and shit later in the week. What was that? It was a cold resistance. It's fine. I'll go have a look at my charm stats and see if I can exchange one of them, because I've been waiting. I want to get rid of these and replace them with smaller ones, but like this one's maximum damage, attack rating. It's not super strong. Like that one's not that strong, but it does a lot of higher attack rating. I might swap that one for it. Because honestly, I want anything and everything I can have that's poison resistance up against Bile, because I don't have good poison resistance. I probably do now. I got maximum poison resistance now. I may actually not need that, if that's the case. Because that's not going to do anything different, is it? Hold on. What's my thing? Yeah, it won't do anything different, so I don't need to keep that. Unless I drop my shit, and then maybe I might need it. But if I'm willing to get rid of this one, I'm going to get rid of both of them so then I can have some motherfucking space in here. Because, Jesus Christ, do I need some goddamn space in here. I'm alive. I was sick since last Thursday. I was sick. Was it? I was so sick that only yesterday I was able to eat and leave bed. Jesus. I thought, like, last time I was, like, talking with you, Grim, you were, like, you're fine. You'd had, like, a cold and shit and you got over it. Is it just, like, something else hit you? That's what I'm assuming has happened, is something else is, like, knocked around. That fucking sucks. Because I had, like, a cold, I had laryngitis. Laryngitis took a little bit to get back from, but that always happens when I get sick. I wonder if I can put any of this in here. I've been running around with on me. Oh yeah, I can fit. I also need town portals now. A terrible flu was going around. I'm not surprised. You probably got the same shit I got hit by. Because, like, down here we had 4 different types of flu at the same time. So when I got the flu, I had to get tested so that they could figure out which one I had to treat me properly. Especially since, like, the degree in which I get sick and the speed in which it gets worse, it can be really difficult to tell what I have when I have something. But yeah, I don't know. You still playing RimWorld, Grim? Without the mods and shit? Maya Sora, we got up to 262 people. And then, BB Chillax has been trying to kill us since winter. So, at first, they sent, like, a whole bunch of different events and basically, like, wiped out 15 people off the bat. And then, like, more people were hurt and were gonna die and stuff like that. And I was like, no, I can do this better. So I went back and tried again. Right, so we got through winter with, like, only about, like, 9 people dying. And then spring hit, and spring was, like, just as fucking bad. And so I lost, like, 14 people in total since, like, winter. Now we're into summer. And it's like it's only just starting to stabilize. And it's really weird because I'm so used to being just absolutely capped with just non-stop shit happening that it's weird that nothing's happening now, you know? Like, I'm uneasy feeling about it. No, that's another combat shrine. Yes. Oh yeah, you are still playing without the mods. That would definitely suck because you probably don't feel like you're playing the same game that you normally do, eh? Although by now you might be kind of used to it. Hopefully you get better internet where you are soon. And whatnot. So you can, you know, play your games properly. Play what you want. It's the coffee fields. Yeah, I imagine you would. Speaking of, like, coffee and stuff. Not coffee specific, but I was, whoa, shit. Jesus. Get off my back. I was literally just thinking that, like, tomorrow night's supposed to be Once Human, but I have, like, legit no idea what I'm supposed to be, like, need to do on it, because I'm already, like, max character for the season, and I've kind of done everything, except for, like, the Leah research place, which I don't need to do. And, like, I'm somewhat, like, slightly tempted. I'm always tempted to play, like, more RimWorld and stuff like that, but I probably shouldn't, because I didn't do Art Stream this month. I did 2 RimWorlds instead. But, oh, the fuck was I thinking? Whoa, shit. These guys hit really fucking hard. Ugh, I don't know. Also, there'll be, like, probably a week next month. Maybe a week where I won't be streaming. I don't know when that is specifically yet. It won't be at, like, the start of the month or anything like that. It'll be, like, partway through the month where I won't stream for, like, probably a week. Because, Nick's sister's got her wedding and shit that he's got to travel to. So, yeah, I'm gonna have some time where I'm actually, like, able to have, like, absolute silence kind of thing in the house. Well, apart from the cats doing, you know, their random shit. But yeah, I'll probably just take some time off there so I can, like, rest a little bit. I always like having time to myself like that. Because, like, I spent so long, like, living by myself. It's one of those things where absolute silence and, like, my own pace of routine and stuff is just nice to have. People get it, like, when they don't have, like, their roommate for, like, a couple of days or something like that. You can do your own thing. It's like that. Except, like, I don't know. Deeper relationship shit, I guess. But, I don't know. I guess how are you and Raz, Grim? There's a question I got for you. I need to sell some stuff.
Afternoon.
I don't think I want the... Although the weapons are 100 attack rating. That's pretty solid. They do strength though. I want to keep the gems. I really do, but I can't. I don't have space for them. But yeah, I keep trying to keep it. I feel like I've caught you like most of Thursdays, Grim. It's like Thursday, like an easier day. What did I tab then? What? I tabbed something. There we go. I'm back on the game. I somehow tabbed all the way into Streamlabs and was clicking on something. And I'm like, I don't know what I did. My main concern was that like I was worried like I muted myself or something, but that's not the case. Whoa, shit. I put a decoy up, but it didn't work. Go back here. Oh yeah, that's right. The coffee thing. So not so much like coffee, but the gem, mulberry jam and shit that I made. Like my only other thought with that is like I've seen some people do like, I don't know, like teas and stuff with jam. I don't know if the jam's gonna be different, like made differently or anything. But I don't know if I can't guarantee how keen I'd be to like drink mulberry jam tea. But yeah, that was the thought that crossed my mind the other day. Is I'm like, this would probably be like perfect with that. Fine, besides being sick, besides that, with positive. Nah, that's good. I probably have like, I don't know. I always have heaps to say. You guys know me, I never fucking shut up. If I do, it's probably because there's like dual thought process going on, like I said earlier, where like I'm thinking something at the same time as I'm speak thinking. So, yeah. That happens occasionally. Oh man. I feel like this is one of the tunnels that kind of like goes forever. It's, I know it's the Ancient's Way, and I know it, like I'm halfing over to the exit, I feel like it, right, but still, I'll still have to backtrack through and like clear out the whole rest of the place. So it's a huge area that I've got to go through, and then I probably get to fight the Ancients. I see you, Phoenix. Phoenix is going again to ruffle the blinds. I'm guessing there must be maybe a cat outside. Like maybe not out, like maybe not outside of here, but like maybe he's seen it out the back and it's like gone past his like stage of, you know, range of distance, and therefore he's like trying to follow it about. Also, I imagine you must be using like the super low, what do you call it, like 160p internet at the moment, Grim, because like I know you've got like not the best internet where you are at the moment, so it's probably as blurred as shit. Because like I sometimes, usually when I'm editing, I watch like other people streaming and stuff in like a really low resolution and stuff like that. Here you are, yeah. Because like that way it doesn't like pull any of the internet. Sure, let's do this. It doesn't pull any of the internet while I'm doing like downloads, uploads, stuff like that to and from like Twitch and YouTube and shit and whatever. So yeah, I kind of get used to, for the most part, like seeing other people's streams in like the lowest fucking quality. And so I don't know, it's one of those things where I guess I understand when people are watching something and they can't see the thing because it's either too small on a phone or it's like, you know, blurry as shit because low internet or like whatever. I need to stretch. Just give me a second. I have not done any